Welcome to GuestShip. We will now create an international shipment using the GuestShip service from Canada to the United States. The process would be the same for all international shipments, but we will use this for today's example. So click on Login. In this case, I will use my test environment. We will log in as we would normally, create a new shipment. In the destination information, we will enter the information as we would for domestic, but in this case, rather than choosing Canada as the destination, we'll open United States, which will open two new boxes, the international and the commodities. The international, all the information here has been pre-populated. There is no data to enter. Everything is on lockdown. And the commodities screen is for producing the commercial invoice, which is required by customs for international shipments. So in the United States, we will take an example of sending an item to the state and city of New York. We will enter the address of delivery. For test purposes here, we'll just simply re-enter our own telephone number. And enter what we have here, and let's say somebody forgot their iPhone. So iPhone, let's say £1. The insurance value is the amount of insurance you would like to have for this package, so that is not necessarily the total value, and the distinction must be made between the total value of the item being shipped versus the total value of the insurance on the product. So let's say we're going to insure this for $300, and we're going to put it in a package that is 6 inches by 6 inches by 3 inches tall. And in the commodities section, you will repeat the same information. However, there is one piece that needs to be added, which is the HS code, that is the Harmonized Systems code. We have entered or have given you a link to be able to access this search through Canada Post directly. So follow the link, select the country of destination, in this case United States. We will enter the word iPhone in the search and click Find. Canada Post will produce an HS code. Simply follow all the instructions for finding the code for whatever item you are shipping. The Canada Post system may ask you a few follow-up questions to produce the exact code. Simply copy-paste the information they produce into this box for, again, the customs declaration on the commercial invoice. Unique markings, let's say none. Country of origin, in this case, would be China. Quantity 1, unit price, let's say $500, and again £1. As long as the total value is higher than the total insurance, you won't have any trouble. If you've entered conflicting information on this front, you will get a notification saying the total insurance must be less than the total value. So you can simply edit this information here to resolve that error. Again, produce get quotes. The system will produce a series of quotes for this particular shipment. In this case, let's say we want it through international economy. So this is not up to the hotel to select, of course. So we will click to send to guest to their email address. That will automatically produce an email to our guests. Now, we will come to our email client. The guest will receive their email to come and review the shipping options that have been prepared. This information here will be tailored to the account holder. So hotel.com has kindly prepared a GuestShip quote. So they simply click on the quotes to review. The guest will then have the option of selecting the quote that they would like to have for their package, review quote and pay. This information can be reviewed. If there's any information that needs to be edited, the guest can simply hit edit quote. So we click on accept terms and conditions and hit pay now. This will bring us to the PayPal screen. Again, whether the guest has a PayPal account or not, they can pay directly themselves through the PayPal service. In this case, we will use our own PayPal account in order to complete a transaction all the way through. The guest then has the option to click on Pay Now for the total amount invoiced. And we say thank you for the order. The guest will be redirected to the GuestShip environment. They will now receive also a confirmation of payment from PayPal for the order. The hotel then will receive an email that the guest has completed the payment and will be prompted to schedule the pickup. Again, all of this is the exact same process as for domestic shipments. The only difference in this case will be that please print 3 copies of these waybills. So when we download and open the shipping slips, the waybills, this will remain, and it would also produce the commercial invoice. So you simply hit print 3 copies of these documents and include them with the package. Either slip them in the envelope or just leave them loose for the FedEx or the courier to pick up when they come. Scheduling the pickup again is the exact same process. You simply say today between 12 and 8. And we click confirm. And as soon as you confirm, the guest receives their tracking number. And that is all that is required for an international shipment.